Got a few deadlift videos here we uploaded. Started off with Kelby. This, I believe, was a PR for him. I think he's got like 355 on here, repping it out a few times. He's been working on his deadlift form a little bit. We've been working with him, trying to get him to get his hips, get his knees out, opening them up a little bit more. He seems like he's doing pretty good. He needs to get his weight back a little bit more behind the bar before he starts, and we cue him to do that, and I think he does it here a little bit better. There he's doing the magic hands or something. I don't really know what that was. But he needs to probably create a little more tension on the bar before he starts his pull. Get a little tighter, kind of use the bar to create tension and get real tight, and then try to explode up. And it'll kind of help with form breaking down and rounding out and shooting a little bit forward over the bar as he initiates the pull. We'll slow it down here so we can kind of see what's going on. As you see the hips shoot up, and then everything will kind of start shooting forward over the bar before it starts moving. But he was going for a PR here, and this is his last pull, so it's expected to see form break down a little bit. But kind of get that head a little bit more neutral from the start, get a little more tension, get tighter before you pull, and it'll kind of help that. Here I go with 500. I was trying to rep it today. I was having a little problems getting tight, get out of the hole of my back. My lower back and middle back was real tight and just never really did loosen up for me, so I was having problems getting into a real good position and couldn't really get my back flat as it's rounding out a little bit, which is not uncommon for me on deadlifting. And here I wanted to get one more, but I'm gonna miss this one. I just get too rounded and I just ain't got nowhere to go. I'm gonna slow mine down. For me, I need to learn to get more butt into it. Like I just lean back, like right here. If I'd start squeezing those glutes hard to shoot those hips through, I would be pulling a lot better. As I just kind of lean back to finish out the lift, I need to get my butt in it more, and I'll have a lot better luck and pull a lot bigger numbers. And we got Joe going here. Joe, he gets out in front of his shins a little bit. It's kind of hard to see from this angle that the camera's at because the bar rolled up and we didn't really notice it. But he gets out kind of in front of his, off his shins. The bar doesn't really stay up against his legs. Real good all the time. And we ain't gonna be able to see it from this angle very well. But for him too, I think if he could create a little more tension, use the bar to create tension and get tighter to initiate the pull, which is always, tightness is always a good idea. You could always try to get tighter as we slow him down. You can see when he gets to his knees, he likes to kind of drop his hips and try to use his quads to finish it out. We could all probably start trying to get a little bit more butt into it, and you hit those knees, really start squeezing those glutes and pulling those hips through to really work on making some better, cleaner pulls here. And then we'll finish it out with my mom. We've just been working with form on her a little bit, trying to get her into some good, safe positions to pull from. Working on keeping her back straight and trying to get her head in a neutral position, and just been drilling form. We got a little more weight on the bar than what she's used to pulling, so we've been slowly just adding weight. I think we're going to try and find a good belt for her, and her form seems to be doing good, and she seems to be in a position where we can keep kind of slowly progressing with it and seeing how she does. I think we got one more set for her here. I think she has 75 pounds on the bar here, which is more than I've had on it for her. And everything, her back stays pretty straight. Her form starts breaking down a little bit as we go on, and I'll slow one down. And we're really trying to cure her to keep that head neutral and try to drive her heels to the ground. And she does pretty good here. And I'm not for sure. We'll maybe have one more set here of these. But I think the biggest thing for her is mainly, you know, just keep your abs tight. Try to stay real tight to keep your core and your back protected. Keep that head neutral, and just drive through your heels into the ground.
Good tight pull.
And on these videos, I see that a lot of us, we need to all kind of work on tightness a little bit. And like I said, that's always something to work on. And here we slow hers down. She's kind of got the head cranked back a little too far. And other than that, you know, for just starting out, right here, start squeezing the butt instead of a little bit more in the bar.